We come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. The opening jump is won by Denver. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Nice pass to get things going.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Not getting the bounce. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Denver's got it. To Aaron Gordon. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good. To Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
James. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Murray into the front court. Leads 4. Passed it off to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Tough make through traffic. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Gordon, his first effort off the mark. Nuggets with the basketball. To Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Anthony Davis sends it away. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder to James. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Porter. Jamal Murray against Schroeder. Here comes the screen. To Gordon. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To Aaron Gordon. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Oh, he can't connect. Nuggets have the possession. Nikola Jokic. Here again, Schroeder. Deep 2 there, won't go. To James. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
LeBron into the front court. Down 3. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope to Gordon. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's James controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jokic is there for the rebound. To Porter. LeBron James with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Davis. To James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Here's a chance from long range. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. And that one out of bounds off the Nugget. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Russell into the front court. Down 5. The screen sets him up for 2.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
to Jokic. And the two. Counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LBJ has it. Here comes the screen. LeBron James, 4 out of 10.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
No good. Defense catching a break there. To Russell. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Russell to Davis. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Murray into the front court. Up by 3. Knocked loose. Russell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Denver ball right now. To Jordan. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
James. Here comes the screen. To James. LeBron James. He's at 50%. Solid.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow... Oh, he sent that one to the...
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that. But I did like getting the ball right back.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for Denver, number 9, Javon Reed.
And stuffs it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Shot from in close, no good.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Goes to the left side. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
LBJ. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
James, well, an 0 for 4 start from 3, but he connects on his first of the game from downtown.
And psychologically, you need to stay in the game. Maybe drive and get the ball to the rim, but see the ball go in first.
Murray with it. Down by 1. Driving right to the basket. Baseline drive and draws the foul.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. James, defended by Reed. Here comes the screen. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Lakers ball.
I got him. Here we go.
Russell. To James. Lays it up and in. Easy path to the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
LeBron up against Davon Reed. Spins and scores.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Jackson with it. They trail by 1.
Here we go. My ball. Hey, match up.
James.
Only got to work around the screen. You're killing me.
Here comes the screen. To James.
Screen right.
Shot clock winding down.
Bump him.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Nuggets have the possession. To Caldwell Pope. Gordon. And finishes strong. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Across the timeline comes James. Down a point. Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Russell into the front court. They're down 3. Here comes the screen. Russell matched up with Davon Reed. It's James. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen to Aaron Gordon. It goes down.
Hey, good shot.
The assist from number 50, Aaron Gordon.
To James. Here comes the screen. James to Russell. The shot clock expires. Changes coming from both sides right now. Jackson. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. DeAndre Jordan pins it. Going the other way. It's Denver's ball. Jackson to Porter. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Russell with it up top. Trailing by 4.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
Double screen.
To Russell. From long range. That no good. Off the mark. To Caldwell Pope. Jordan. To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Kicks it outside to Russell. DeAndre Jordan. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Works it. Fires the 3. Not that time. And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Jackson with it. Leads 4. Caldwell Pope. Now to Jordan. Down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Russell. Pass stolen by the Nuggets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. James lets it fly from long range, and it's Jordan there for the rebound. Down low for Jackson. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Reggie Jackson, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Spinning shot won't fall. To Porter. Jackson, terrific vision. LeBron James with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Reggie Jackson looking good. 4 for 5.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nikola Jokic tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jackson with it. It's an 11-point game. Knocked loose. And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Jokic. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
LeBron into the front court. Down 11. They'll get it down to Thompson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To Jackson. Has a look. Wide open look. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jackson with it. Lead stands at 7. Jokic against Schroeder. To Jordan. Whoa! What a finish!
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Now whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Schroeder. And throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Denver's got it. To Jokic. He throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jackson with it. They lead it. 4-point game. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To Schroeder. Here comes the screen.
Here we go.
To James. 4-3. That won't go. To Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LeBron with it up top. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. Straight on look. To Schroeder.
Oh, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Porter. The pass set it all up.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
James into the front court. Margins 8.
Let it go. Let it go. Hey, watch this screen left.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Porter. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Lakers at the controls right now.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Mike Malone going to tinker with his group and switch things up. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. So it stays Denver basketball. Down to Green. And the denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To James. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Nuggets with the basketball. Jamal Murray picked up by Schroeder. To Jokic. Cruises inside for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
LeBron into the front court. Right now, down 7. For 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Slams it down. That'll do it for the first half. The Nuggets in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Nuggets have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
I got him. Here we go.
To James. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot from in close, no good. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Aaron Gordon at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 69% at the line. First try at the line, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Across the timeline comes James. His guys trail by 10. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Off the mark at the line. Murray into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Jamal Murray picked up by Schroeder. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And if I'm on the defensive end, this is where I apply more pressure. I want to make sure this guy does not get going in the second half.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Caldwell Pope to Gordon. Has a chance. Gordon shoots, can't connect. Here's Schroeder with it. The deficit is 6. Screen coming. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Anthony Davis. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Jokic. To Porter. They work it down to Gordon. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Anthony Davis has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Murray with the basketball. Leads a bucket to Jokic.
Right.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Fires the 3, knocks it down, in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
He hits. Los Angeles, they have it. James to Davis. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Down low, Jokic. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. To Davis. Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope to Aaron Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Schroeder. Davis gets a look. Can't hit. Murray into the front court. Up by 6. To Gordon. Caldwell Pope. To Aaron Gordon. Caldwell Pope. No good. LeBron into the front court. Down 6. and 2 for AD.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Jokic to Porter. And he'll head to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Aaron Gordon, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. To James. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Caldwell Pope. Jackson to Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. They go down to Davis. Anthony Davis, 4 out of 10.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Time to shuffle things up. Reggie Jackson. Here again, Schroeder. To Jokic. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's James controlling the offense. They'll get it down to Davis.
I got ball. That's me.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jackson with it. Lead is 2. They go to Jokic, down low. From the painted area, won't go down.
I got ball.
Davis. Nikola Jokic, able to recover with the block. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Davis. Nuggets have the possession. Anthony Davis swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Jackson with it. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. And he finishes at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Russell. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Jackson. Green sizing up Damian Jones. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Down low for Davis. Flushes it home. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Jackson with it. Now down 6. Here comes the screen. Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Davis. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Denver ball right now. Jackson to Jordan. To Jackson. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a look. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. To Davis.
I got you.
Around the perimeter. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Russell with it up top. Lead stands at 7. To Davis.
I'm here.
Jeff Green sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Reggie Jackson. Denver with 4 to shoot. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Russell into the front court. Up 5. Around the perimeter. To Davis. Knocked loose. Davis. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Russell. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. D'Angelo Russell. Hand in his face. No issues there.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Davon Reed at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, counted.
Number 13.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lakers ball. Russell to Davis. Short jumper misses. Murray with it. The deficit is 6. Cleans it up. Runner's good there.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Russell with it up top. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First free throw is good. Missed the middle one. One more coming. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Lakers have the lead. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And things went off the rails for them a bit in that third quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Russell. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell with a shot, no good. Murray into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Aaron Gordon, guarded by Bryant. To Caldwell Pope. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. Nuggets have the possession. Jamal Murray matched up with Thomas Bryant. To Gordon. Beyond the arc for three. Off the iron. No good. Missed a wide open look. Murray with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Screen coming. To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Off the mark. To Aaron Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Jamal Murray. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Caldwell Pope. And count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
To Caldwell Pope. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Russell to Davis. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Jokic, here again Schroeder. Goes to the left side. Porter to Jokic. Gets it at the top of the key. Jamal Murray. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Davis. To Russell. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. It's Denver's ball. To Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. LBJ with it.
I got ball.
Screen coming. Probing the defense. To James. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Jamal Murray. Message received. Well defended. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Schroeder. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Murray into the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the screen. Jamal Murray against Schroeder. Trying to cash in. And scores on the step back.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Here's Schroeder with it. His group now down 2. James to Schroeder. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Schroeder, pass there, taken away by Denver. To Gordon. Oh, he had it. LeBron with it up top. They trail by 2. To Schroeder. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Denver's got it. To Porter. Sizing up the defense. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
Oh, baby.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
James into the front court. Down just a couple. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot won't go. Murray with it. 2-point advantage. And takes it away. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Anthony Davis has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First try, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Nuggets with the basketball. To Caldwell Pope. Takes stock of the floor. Caldwell Pope to Jokic. Down to 5 on the 24. Jokic. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Jamal Murray guarded by Schroeder. To Jokic. To Aaron Gordon. Cashes in for two.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron James with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder to James. From the painted area, won't go down. Murray into the front court. Leads just a point. Down low, Jokic. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Across the timeline comes James. The deficit now up to 5. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Gordon. Porter. To Aaron Gordon. No good. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Jamal Murray. Here again, Schroeder. Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul. And a little over 20 seconds left to play.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Celtics down the second after missing the first. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul and a little over 20 seconds left to play.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Goes 2 for 2. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Anthony Davis lets it fly, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. 2 for 2 on that trip. Long key from 3/4 court. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets emerged victorious after a tight finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.